Life is good. I've got a beautiful wife. I live in a beautiful vacation. Life is good. I've got a beautiful wife. I live in a fantastic location. I go on plenty of vacations, and it's a beautiful day in Felixstowe. Hello, life is good. I've got a beautiful wife. I live in a fantastic location. I go on plenty of holidays. Life is good. Hi people, life is good. Hey people, life is Hey people, life is good. I've got a beautiful wife. I live in a fantastic location. I go on plenty of vacations, and today is an absolute stunner. Hi people. Hi people. Life is good. I have a beautiful wife. I live in a beautiful... Life is good. Life is good. I have a beautiful wife. Life is good. I have a beautiful wife. I live in a stunning location. I go on plenty of vacations. I have a great family. So what is missing from my life? I could go on and on. I could go on and on. So life is good. So life is good. I have a beautiful wife. So life is good. I have a beautiful wife. I live in a fantastic location. I have a great family. I'm on plenty of vacations. I could go on and on and on. So what could possibly be wrong? So what could possibly be wrong with my life? So what could possibly be wrong with my life? So what could possibly be wrong with my life? Well, I share my life with an absolute beast. Let me explain. I ain't your archetypal windbag with the patter of an angel. I always strive to show the real me. My humour, my humiliation. I always strive to show the real me. My humility, my humour. I always strive to be the real me. My humility, my hope, and my humour. But the fear of showing my cracked veneer pales everything into insignificance. But the fear of showing my cracked veneer But the fear of showing my cracked veneer, but the fear of showing my cracked veneer, but the fear of showing my cracked, but the fear of showing my cracked veneer, but the fear of showing my cracked veneer has kept me silent. still got dreams, still got hopes, and I've got responsibility. I still have dreams, I still have hopes, and I've got responsibility. I just strive to be happy. I can trace back decades where perfectionism has poleaxed me. I can trace back decades where perfectionism has literally poleaxed me. The lead up to my driving test was an absolute nightmare. I don't even know how I got in the examiner's car. I don't know how I even got in the examiner's car, to be honest with you. I don't know how I even got into the examiner's car. I reached the part of the test where you have to reverse around the corner. Boom! That's where the beast kicks in. Boom, 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 boom. That's where the beast took control. I couldn't stop my legs shaking. I was sweating profusely. My mind just went to mush. My mind just went to mush. But like everybody tells you, it's no big deal. Really? The examiner, he was a good old boy. He just said to me, park up over there and take a breather for 3 minutes. He's obviously seen it before. But obviously, you can't tell me that. It's not happening in my world. By the time the highway code arrived, it may as well have been Dick Turpin. I barely uttered a word. My focus was all shot, and all the good work I'd done up until that point was totally destroyed. In another instance, my mate Gary, he asked me to be his best man. Without hesitation, it's like, yes mate, not a problem, honoured. Another instance, my best mate asked me to be his best man at his wedding. Without hesitation, it was like, of course Gary, not a problem. There was no hesitation. Yes, Gary, and be honoured, mate. It wasn't. It wasn't until I got home. It wasn't until I was alone that it dawned on me that it wasn't until it wasn't until I was alone that it dawned on me that I had to make a best man speech. Uh-uh. A perfect example of perfectionism. A perfect example of our perfectionism. A perfect example of how perfectionism caused a perfect storm in my mind. A perfect example of how perfectionism caused a storm in my mind. A perfect example of how a storm. A perfect example of how perfectionism caused a storm of chaos in my mind. A perfect example of how perfectionism caused a storm of chaos in my mind. My dilemma was read it. So my dilemma was write and read it. My dilemma was write and read it, or just wing it and speak off the cuff. Bet you can guess what I did. Me being a great speaker, I decided to do it off the cuff. Something I never do, as I have the recall of a sparrow. Something I never do, as I have the recall of a sparrow. But as usual, so on the big day, up comes my best man speech. And I stood there in front of Gary's family and friends, well, all our friends, and I just froze. Even though I was drinking beer and wine, not at the same time. So the big day came along, and along came my best man speech. So I'd been stressed all morning, even though I'd been drinking beer and wine. So there I am, standing in front of all these people, and I just froze. Lucky for me, one of our other mates, he jumped in and finished the speech off. Along comes a big day, and there I am, standing in front of Gary's family, all our friends, and I do my usual trick and freeze. I'd been drinking beer and wine, but it didn't help, trust me. Luckily for me, another of our mates, Richie, he jumped in and did a good job of finishing off the speech. So along comes a big day. I'm standing there in front of Gary's family and all our friends, and basically I just freeze. So along comes Richie. He jumps in, realizing what's happened, and finishes off the speech, and so ends an happy ending. No. So along comes a big day, and I'm standing there in front of all Gary's family, his new wife, and friends, and I just froze. Literally, I think I mentioned Gary's name and Anna's name, and that was about it. Lucky for me, one of our other friends jumped in and saved the day. But it's another so from now on, I'm choosing now. From now on, I'm choosing now. No more perfectionism. Well, perhaps just a little bit. No more perfectionism. Perhaps a little bit. My first step is to start a YouTube channel. From now on, I'm writing the script. I'm choosing now. No more perfectionism. Perhaps just a little bit. My first step is to start a YouTube channel. So in future, all my sweating will be toil. So in future, my sweat will be toil. And my heartbeat will be my soul. I don't know whether I'll be able to ever talk in front of a crowd, but you never know. If you like more videos like this, give me the thumbs up, or just write a comment. So if you'd like more videos like this, give me the thumbs up, or just write in the comments below. So if you'd like more videos like this, give me the thumbs up or write a comment and I'll get back to you. If you'd like more videos like this, just give me the thumbs up or write a comment below and I'll get back to you. Tally-o. Laters. See you laters. See you laters.